Let's take a look at documents. So you go to Activities and Schedule, go to Documents, and this is where you can manage your personal documents. From this spot, you scroll down, you can see that you can have a folder structure if you've set that up. You can see the individual like Word documents or PDFs or other file types. If you look at and you see a globe, it means that it's really a URL pointer. So if you wanted to store URLs or links to websites, then you could do that as well. And looking over on the right, you can see that you have different sharing options. You can say, well, this is private. I don't want anyone to see this at all. Or I want to share this with everybody, other coaches as well as clients, or just my client list. And so this is a great place, like if you have certain documents, maybe 5 or 6 documents that you're always sharing with every client, instead of having to send them an email every time with those attachments and then keeping track of all the versions and whatever, you can just upload them once and you choose the option to share with all your clients, and every client that gets added, they are automatically granted these documents to view, and so you don't even have to do that anymore. They'll automatically be available to them. In addition, you can open the documents, or maybe you don't want, maybe it's like a private one, you don't want to grant everyone access to it, but you do want to send someone a copy, then you can do that as well. And so basically, as you go through, you can add documents, and if you don't want to have documents in 2 places, maybe you already use Dropbox or Google Drive to store most of your stuff, then instead of adding a document copy here and another one in Dropbox, for instance, you could just say add from Dropbox, and it'll make a link here to that Dropbox file. And that way there you can just have your templates and master copies in one spot and not have multiple versions. So when you add a document, it's pretty easy. You just click Add Document. You choose whether you're adding it as a file, in which case you'd put the file name. You could put a description, and then you just browse and you pick a file just like you would from anywhere. And then it would show that file here, and then you get to determine, is it private just for me? Or is it only me plus anyone I granted access to? So you can actually grant individuals access by typing their name here and adding them. Or you can say public, in which case everybody within this app, not the overall iCoachSoft app, but just your version of it would see it. Or if you just want it for your clients to see, you could choose that as well. And so the other option, as I'd mentioned, is you can store URLs. So if there's a particular website that you're always sending people to, maybe coaching practices website, then you could type that in, and you could upload that, and that'll be added to your document system. And then from here you can send a copy, or you can change the sharing, etc. And so it gives you a lot of opportunities and options to cut down on your time and to manage things and manage version control and other things like that. So that is the Documents section that you find under the Activities and Schedule area.